Turned, everybody. My next guest hit it big as the geeky character Kyle in the movie Road Trip. He's now starring in The New Guy, which opens this Friday. Let's take a look.
Most guys wouldn't be caught dead shopping.
Well, I'm not most guys. You did say swimsuits, right?
Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Don't be tripping when you see us in the club. Just show a little love, represent yourself.
He's got a good job. Please welcome DJ Qualls. I got to imagine, I don't think I hadn't seen you before Road Trip. You'd probably done other things, but that seems to be the movie where everybody suddenly knew who you were. Is that right?
Yeah, I was actually discovered in community theater like a month before that in Nashville.
Is that true?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So
Yeah.
someone just, you were doing like a Pippin or something, and and someone saw you, then you're in this movie Road Trip, and then I imagine you have a lot of fans from that movie.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe how wide the movie scanned. I have everybody from frat guys, like the guys who sort of travel in packs of 20s that come up to me and they're like, dude, I love you, you rock, you have the panties. And they're like all high-fiving me. And I'm so small, like imagine being like a pile of 20 guys. I'm always getting injured and have to play it off. But like, oh man, I love you. Rock.
So the high fives from the frat guys are like are hurting you seriously.
Right.
That's terrible.
And, you know, and I have old people. I was in Vegas recently, and this old man came up to me and was like, well, you know, me and my wife, we've got the Road Trip CD, and we watch it so many times it skips. and then, of course, I've got the big black girl contingency.
They like you from the movie.
Yeah, I was riding down an escalator in Santa Monica, and one of the girls was like, ooh, it's him, you my vanilla popsicle dream. I mean, nothing makes your day like being called somebody's vanilla popsicle dream.
That's fantastic. That's great. Now, how is the success of that movie and just your overall success affecting your dating life?
Well, I mean, I sort of look the same now as I did then, but suddenly I'm more attractive to people. It's sort of like, you know how like you'll see like a kind of hot girl, but she's not really that hot, but Hollywood keeps telling you she's hot like over and over and over again, and you're like, she's really hot.
Right.
So they're sort of doing the same thing for me. And I realized...
People are running around saying you're so hot?
All the time.
Yeah, okay.
Like people, I mean really, like I get 16-year-old girls that come up to me and they're like, you're so hot, I love you, stay cute, please. I'm like, okay, I'll try. But it's kind of like that sort of beer goggles thing when you've had too many, but it's fame goggles. So
fame is adjusting people's perception of you.
Completely.
That makes sense.
Like I'm suddenly like, you know, buffer and better looking.
Yes. Now, do you like seeing yourself? What's it like for you? Like that clip we're just looking at, that girl is gorgeous. Do you like looking at yourself with these beautiful women, these gorgeous girls? I mean, what's that experience like for you to see you on screen with these women?
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like that a lot.
I was just wanted to make sure.
But the thing about it is that there's sort of a limited, there's like a weight requirement for my leading ladies, or a height requirement. Like, I remember like, I mean, not that Denise Richards is like a big girl, but she's ample.
Right.
In a lot of ways.
She's, yes, she's curvaceous.
She's curvaceous.
Well-nourished.
And lovely.
Yeah, lovely.
But anyway, like, I got a call one day to go and meet on a meeting that for a movie that she'd already been cast in, and I called on the way there. I was like, you have to cancel that. I look like a fetus next to her.
Right.
I mean, because I'm so much smaller than she is. Can you imagine us in bed? It would be ridiculous. She'd be getting stabbed by my bones.
Yeah. I'd try and get the job first and worry about that later. Now, you're making some good money now. Are you being careful about it? Are you putting the money away? You're putting it in the bank?
Oh, I'm so cheap. I'm so afraid to spend money because I was really broke before, and so now I save everything like a miser, and I go to a set every day and I steal.
What do you like, taking cameras and stuff? What are you stealing?
You know, just like all the clothing and the props and anything that can be like on eBay, because I don't expect this to last much after the show. So like I know
that feeling, my friend.
So I know at some point I'm gonna have to have something to fall back on. And I think that like I could get some money from some of that stuff.
So if hard times, I don't think hard times will come for you, but if they do, you're gonna go on eBay and say, this is a sandwich from the set of Road Trip or something. You're gonna start selling everything that you took.
Absolutely.
Have you spent any of the money at all on anything? Have you treated yourself in any way?
I bought a car. I was driving a Mazda Protege around LA, which is...
That's a fine machine.
It's hard. It's hard to drive a car like that.
Mazda Protege.
Like, and I was going up, if they want to send me one for free, it's the best car I've ever had. But I was driving up to valets, and people would be like, you in the movies and you're driving this? And I was like, okay, fine. So I bought a Mercedes, and for the first 5 days I had it, I was terrified of it, because I've never had something that cost so much. So there's a thing in the stereo where the volume will adjust based on outside noise. So I just sat in my car for 5 days going, hearing the volume go up and down, because I was afraid to drive it.
You could probably get that function in the Protege if you wanted. You get those people. I know what you mean. I have a nice car now, but I kept the car I had when I got this job, which was a Ford Taurus. And I kept it, and on the weekends, I still drive it around a lot. And I've had people say to me, you can't have that car, which is such a weird thing to say. Like, yeah, of course, it's a good car. The Taurus is a fine machine, and it's sexy, and so I still drive it sometimes, and people get kind of mad, like it hurts their view of what you should be doing.
Yeah, and I wanted to keep the Protege. It actually was a really great car, but the insurance, it was too much cost going on with 2 cars for me. I'm not where you are, so I don't make the big bucks yet.
Few people are where I am. Tom Cruise is watching right now. I'm not where he is, but one day, the new guy opens Friday, and I think you'll have lots of success. I think you'll be around for a long time, and I hope you'll come back. Yeah, you're a very funny guy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for being here. DJ Qualls. We'll take a break when we come back. They Might Be Giants.